Okay, come to the point. Yes, right to freedom. So this is the second fundamental rights. So I said totally 6 fundamental rights are there. Okay, right to equality, right to freedom, next right to religious freedom, next one is right against exploitation, next one is so we'll see one by one just. So second right is the right to freedom. What this freedom indicates? So freedom, our Indian struggle tells that every people requires freedom. Okay, so in what fields they have freedom? So we have freedom in the speech. So the right of the freedom indicates that speech, expression, right to form of associations, right to move freely. That means wherever you want in the India, throughout in all corners of India, you can move in anywhere. So there will be no restrictions by the government, any state governments or any leaders like that. Okay, so that shows that the freedom towards the moving of from one place to another place. Next one is the freedom of expression. So suppose if the government is going to do some any mistakes, or example some any bribes are going on, then what will happen? So common peoples can form some unions, that is called as associations. So through these associations, we can tell to the government that we can express our feelings. Okay, that is called as expression. So we have complete freedom of this expression. Okay, next one is so occupation. We can do whatever the profession you want. So there will be no government restriction for this. So all these fields indicate that right to freedom. So government of India, not only government of India. So whatever the government is there, any party's government is there. So they should not disturb the freedom of the speech, freedom of the expression. Next, freedom to form associations. Next, right to move freely throughout the country. Next, to do any kind of work they want. So this shows that totally completely freedom. Okay. So next one is third one is right against exploitation. So what is the meaning for the exploitation? So exploitation nothing but so completely without paying any wages, the peoples are going to work. So such kind of labors are called as bonded labors. So bonded labor should be gone. That is completely offensive. Offensive means nothing but so exploitation nothing but just the people who are working under rich people, so they will not be paid any wages. Okay, even sometimes the children also will be working. So that is completely offense. So we should fight against exploitation. So that means what? So we can question the government. Okay, sometimes if you see any factories, in a factory sometimes the children whose age is below just only 14 years. So below age of 14 years, they are considered as children. So children should not work in the factories and mines. Okay. So they should be present in the schools and colleges like that. So here we can fight against the exploitation, that is forced labor or bonded labor. So that is called as the right against exploitation. Okay. So next one is just these are the three fundamental rights. Next, what about remaining fundamental rights? See here, right to religious freedom. So this is also one of the another fundamental rights. So religious freedom nothing but in India, anybody can follow any religion they want. Okay, as our country is called as a Hindu oriented country. So in our country, we have nearly 80% of Indian population belongs to Hindus. And from remaining 15% of population belongs to the Muslims. Next, from remaining 5%, so 1% is the Christians, next 1% is Sikh, next remaining 1% is all others. So this shows that what we can follow any kind of religion we want. Okay, and sometimes if you don't want to follow any religions, so you can also follow. Or so there is one proverb is there in this religion. So any person should neither encourage nor discourage any religion. So any citizen can follow whatever the religion they want, or no need to follow any religion. Okay, so that shows that the freedom of religion. So in our country we have the complete freedom. Okay, so next one is next constitutional and educational rights. See here, sorry, cultural and educational rights. In our country we have complete freedom. What is the freedom means? Whatever the culture we want, we can follow that culture. And educational rights. So everybody have the right to have this education. So mainly the children have the right to educate. So no parent, even the parent also, no parent, and also other any organizations or any leaders should not tell that the children's should work in the fields or like that. So they have the full right to educate. That is one of the right given by the government, our constitution. So suppose example, suppose if your MLA is there, example, MLA is telling that you should not go to the school, then that is a complete offense. So you can go and complain to the against this MLA. That so that shows that